It's that time of the year. I don't know what that intro was. We got Freddie Gibbs, You Only Live Twice. Really? You wanna test the theory? I guess this is a new project from Freddie Gibbs. It's an album. It's only 8 tracks, which is a little strange. I don't usually get this short length, albums. Like the shortest album I've listened to this year was that Nav project. Actually, no, that might have been Jid. Fuck, I can't remember. Freddie Gibbs. I listened to PINATA. There was a project he had out before that, and I went to go listen to that one as well. PINATA is definitely going down in like my top listens. That was amazing. Instrumentals, samples, everything was there. Like High with Danny Brown, like oh my god, that is like one of the best songs on there. Oh, and Thuggin' too, man. Like Thuggin'. See, looks wise, this guy reminds a lot of people of Tupac. I don't really see it. If you ask me who he looks like Freddie fucking Gibbs. And I'm gonna need you guys to put some respect on his name. We don't want to waste any more time. This video is gonna be kind of short as it is. I don't really think it needs to be that much longer. So let's go ahead and go into track number 1, 20 Karat Jesus.
Yeah, vibing off that powder, nigga. Currently smoking that kill. In the hills where you can't find a nigga. Crack cocaine, Michael Bucket, give me like 20 years. Stuck in the pen. I need forgiveness, I'm living like every decision. I know my niggas don't want me to win. Jealousy chopping off all of my friends. Just like fight night, we be weighing in.
Production.
On a burden, shove all the highway with the higher power. How you voting first?
Oh, this is sick. Briefly there, he goes into talking about how his homeboys don't want him to succeed. And I like how he still refers to them as his homeboys because these are still people that he thinks at the time are still his homeboys. And people can get into that, into that misconception that because you rock with somebody, because you think you're cool, that everything's all good. It might be cool to you, but really they're plotting on your downfall. I like the message behind this so far.
Kicking shit like Solange in the elevator to go when he tried to kick that dope. Stuck on the
That's petty.
Said he like to walk around in his sleep. I'd rather stay woke. So get in your wind, burn that ass quick like Galaxy knows. That's why I ride with that.
Wait, no. What did you just say?
So get in your wind, burn that ass quick like Galaxy knows. That's why I.
Oh my god, Samsung, take this fucking L. Bars. Just like Fight Night, we be weighing in. Freddie! Oh! I'll be there in a moment. I'm living in the moment. Oh! Oh! Hey, so his daughter's a prostitute? Oh!
Your motherfucking mixtape was a snitch tape. You ain't think I knew that shit though. I know though. Quarter brick.
Your first mixtape was a snitch tape. Freddie, okay? Like, can you chill? That intro, like, I'm high already. That's the first song. We also, I didn't touch on the fact that he was in prison. I believe, I forgot where it was. If it was in Amsterdam. Maybe I'm wrong on that, for a rape allegation, unfortunately. The way Freddie raps, if I was a chick, I would just give it to him. Pause. So I don't think he needs to rape anybody, but hey, who knows? Who knows? Track number 2, Alexys. Oh, Alexys. Is it Alexys or Alexis? Fuck out of here.
Okay.
Oh, God. I'm weak. Oh.
Table chopping Rick James. Sent the package off from Texas. It's been 6 days.
Oh, that's so fucked up.
As I pedal paint to these po folk and these niggas that I know ain't never sold them. The hardest niggas that I know ain't never served. Time to write them all a check just to get shit resolved.
Oh,
write them another one when they trip
flowing.
Become their competition. Niggas worse than a side bitch. They can't quite stay in a position. My enemies I have yet to mention.
Oh, yes! And this dude has bars on bars. Like, I'm not ready for it. Dude, my knees are weak. 2 for 2. Dude, my bowels. I'm about to just release it all. Just a quick brief summary of that track. I love how he referenced at one point, the realest dudes that he's ever known are the ones who never even really in the street life. Just goes to show you don't need to be a part of that lifestyle to be a real one. No, he basically said he's predicting it like soon to be enemies, but he's calling them his friends because he knows what happened, knows what jealousy does to folks. So I really fuck with this so far. We've got track number 3, Crushed Glass.
Diego roll me one up, my nigga. Yeah.
Oh.
The future started yesterday, nigga. Every minute feeling different, now I'm not the same, nigga. I admit that I was a part of, gave myself a raise, nigga. Heavy sin that came fucking with my trait. Motherfucker president, I got a presidential.
The flow! Let me go back and play that. The flow, how he switched it up just now. And production, Freddie, you're winning. Who's this? Oh, he's talking about this. He's talking about it now. Oh. This track is beautiful. All right, so on that track, he actually described a lot of how he felt while he was in prison. But he actually described a lot of how he felt while he was in there. And again, like I said, this being a false accusation, it sucks because you know that this did something to him. It put him in some type of mental distress, obviously. You're accused of something that you may not have done, and then you're put in a foreign prison, and you got to get accustomed not only to the foreign land, but to a foreign system. You're not even fully accustomed to the way they do things there, and you're in their prison. It's money and, you know, all that somebody's willing to go through just to get some of it. It's crazy, man. Like, that shit should really be looked into. We got track number 4, Dear Maria. Oh! I don't know if I'm really feeling the flow on this song. Maybe it'll grow on me. Sound-wise, I don't really think I was enjoying that track as much as the others. I think the beat in the beginning definitely did get me, but his flow kind of brought me back down to earth on that track. I thought a lot of it was so fast to the point where you could barely articulate, or not even articulate, but you could barely understand what he was saying some of the time. And I just thought, you know, majority of the flow switch up was geared more towards the end of his verse on that song. So it really didn't give much to be desired about the track, just in my opinion. I just don't think it was one of his best performances, but I do again agree, you know, I like the message behind it. Or it's not that I like it, but I understand the message behind it. And I think this could be a reference back to a track that he had, I believe it was on PINATA. He was talking to this one girl and telling her basically, you can go and get a new guy and, you know, he won't fuck him up because he knows it'll hurt her. And I don't know if this is like the thoughts of him while he was in this foreign prison, like, oh, let me go, you know, hit this girl up and make sure, you know, she knows how I feel in this situation. Or maybe he's reflecting on this. Maybe this made him reflect. But it sounds like he's writing an open letter. Track number 5, Amnesia. Oh! Okay! Oh my god, yes! He said amen, put 21 carats in my Jesus. He said amen because he got a flashed out Jesus piece on his... Okay. 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 Snatch nigga up, I caught him niche. Outside to the road. I don't pay households, gotta go. Quarter mil worth of jewelry, nigga lease. Ooh, the hook hooks you. Girl search a nigga phone, I caught him niche. Back to back. Niggas in a row. Oh, the flow. That is my favorite song by far. It's got that vibe, it's got that, you know, that heavy hitter, the bass and the beat, it just keeps going. And you know what? A lot of this actually makes me think of the cover art when I hear it. Instrumentally, it makes me think of, you know, this cover art. So, I don't know, that's a good reference point for me when I'm listening to it. The fucking guy just said, she looking through my phone, I caught amnesia. Never has a truer word been said. Track number 6, Andrea or Andrea?
Rock solid, nigga.
Uh-oh.
Solid as a motherfucking rock, bitch. Yeah.
You did say rock solid.
Guaranteed to live and die. But will I die before I live? Before I begin to fly? Nigga, I can't deny when I'm not high. Follow me. I just bought an AI for my dog. He walked the dog for me. Breakfast hip and
go! I'm taking my pants off. I'm taking them off. I don't care. Wait. What did he just say? Give me that pussy once and always doubt it like the Wi-Fi? What am I missing? How am I missing this? What am I missing? Somebody shoot me in the face, because I think this is the simplest bar ever, and I'm missing it. What does that mean, though? Oh! Oh! I can't. Alright, so for that track, again, it was another enjoyable track. I love the vibe behind it. It's got one of those, it's got a really chill vibe with it. So like while you're listening to it, you can really vibe out, you know, really assess and take all of this track in. All I think this is him kind of discussing the trials and tribulations of a side chick, maybe. Although he's also going into, maybe he's telling this side chick, you know, I can never be a slave to a 9-to-5, you know, the regular, you know, job and work system, the workforce they have us in. I can never be a slave to that. That quite a few times in this album so far. So track number 7, Phone Lit. Okay. Oh. The bars! You got my phone lit because I was fired. To be 100% honest with you, again, this feels like another track that if he's going to fit it into the narrative of the album, he gets out of prison, he comes back home, and he wants to fuck. He's got a bunch of nuts stored up, and he's ready to release it on somebody. I'm right. I know I'm right. Just don't even debate me. Track number 8, Homesick. My pants are still off.
Since I carry a couple chains, think he harder than you. Drop the drip, grow some dreads, think he smarter than you. Please yourself and please your homies, man. What's harder to do? Did some things in life I know I don't want my daughter to do. Shit, that's the things I want my daughter. My niggas off now, I'm apart from the crew. I'm playing my own, so I cannot play off as my niggas, dog.
Oh.
Chevy Dookie Blue, 1 and 22. Today I took
Keep
a couple
this
cues,
flow.
Oh.
The drop in the melody in the background.
Oh. 1,000 miles away from my child, from my nigga. When I realized I had to start living for my child and not my niggas.
That final track was the best track on this entire thing. And it summed up the whole album by letting us know that while he was in this situation, he learned that he doesn't have those same friends that he thought he did because he didn't get any letters while he was in jail. He gave the mindset from the perspective of the people who thought that he just wasn't fucking with them. They weren't concerned about his well-being. All they were saying was that he's not hitting us up. He must think he's too good for us. We're not even gonna talk to him because he's gonna fall off anyway. That he's speaking from their perspective, and oh man, that sucks. He didn't get any support while he was in there basically, and this led him to remember that it's not about his homies, it's about him. It's about the life and his legacy and what he needs to do, continue to support his daughter. So overall, man, this project carried that vibe throughout. You know, it carried that vibe of somebody who's in distress, extremely confused at their current situation. Obviously, he's displeased with it. He doesn't want to sit here and rehash the same thing. That's why I like that he only made it 8 tracks. That was just, you know, the right amount of time, and it didn't seem like he repeated himself at any point in this album. He did reference not having friends and, you know, people really being jealous of you at the end of the day, but it wasn't to the point where he was constantly reminding us in each and every song. So this, Freddie Gibbs, You Only Live Twice. I think the concept behind this thing is that you get 2 chances in life. I feel like that's the bigger picture that he's trying to paint here. Maybe you get an epiphany somewhere. Maybe you come into some knowledge and you make a different path. You turn a different way. And I think this is the part where he's saying you only live twice, because you get 1 life and then you get a chance possibly to turn it around. Definitely enjoyed this record. This is a pretty good album. Freddie Gibbs, You Only Live Twice, I would give. Again, Freddie Gibbs is nothing to play with when it comes to bars. And if you haven't heard of Freddie Gibbs before, I recommend PINATA because that was probably his best project. But this one, it definitely holds a spot and it lets you know of his mental state while he was in that situation. So yeah, Freddie Gibbs, you did your thing. I enjoyed it. Hope you guys did enjoy it as well. Let me know what your favorite track was down in the comment section below. Or maybe this wasn't your favorite Freddie Gibbs project and you have a previous one. Let me know what your favorite song by Freddie Gibbs is. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. It's Shawn C, and we're out. My pants are still off, by the way.